So, the astute among you may have noticed that this wall stuck around between the two levels. It didn't get removed. Maybe we want to have different sets of walls for different levels. And the way we do that is we can have functions to load and unload our levels. Okay, so if we want to unload the walls that are in level 1, well, the walls are going to be in the walls array, okay? And we need to go through and delete them. So when we're loading level 2, what we're going to do is we're going to use a for loop, okay? Because we need to go through an array, and that means we need to go over everything that's in the array, okay? So we're going to do a for loop, which you should have done a few times before by now. So let I equals 0, that means we're going to start at 0. An array always starts at 0, okay? So that's happy days. Semicolon to tell the computer we're doing something different. I less than, now less than is shift and the button next to M. What are we doing at less than? Well, we want to go through the walls array. So we're going to use walls.length because that's going to tell us how many things are in the array, okay? We're going to do another semicolon, and then we do I++. What I++ means is it just means add 1 to I every time we get to the end of the loop, okay? And so if you remember how we got rid of enemies and projectiles when they collide, we do the dot splice, okay? And this is pretty much exactly the line we're going to use. The only difference is we're not going to do it to the enemy array, we're going to do it to the walls array. Okay, so now if we press play and we get to the second level, you can see that that is now gone. Okay, there's no wall there. But we want to add walls back in. So what we can do is go up to where we create the walls initially. So you can see here, it's just this is the add a wall to the game. This is how we add a wall. We can copy that. We go back down to our level 2 loaded. And in between here, we can just put the new walls that we want. And let's say maybe I want this one to be at 200, 100, but I want it to be 50 wide, 10 tall instead of the other way. So let's see. And can you see how the walls changed? So now we had that different location and it is horizontal. So that's how we can use the level 2 loaded to get rid of stuff from the old level and add new stuff to the level that we're about to start playing.